News Services Division of Akashvani presents Northeast Diary.
Good evening, listeners, and welcome to this edition of Northeast Diary. As we explore the fascinating northeastern part of India, each episode brings new insights and captivating stories. Here is a sneak peek at what we have in store for you today. Folks, today we have an interview with Mr. Abu Metha, Secretary General of the Nagaland Olympic Association and President of the Nagaland Athletics Association, in which he talks about the inaugural season of the Nagaland Super League kicking off on 28th January. But first, listen to a special report from Meghalaya that takes us into the heart of the evolving world of fashion and design. In a remarkable initiative, the National Institute of Fashion Technology in Shillong is empowering local weavers, designers, and artisans with state-of-the-art tools to forecast fashion trends through a project called Vision Next. This initiative aims to revolutionize how our traditional crafts meet modern demands by blending artificial intelligence with emotional intelligence to predict future fashion directions. So here is a report for you all.
The National Institute of Fashion Technology, or NIFT, Shillong, is actively encouraging local fashion designers, weavers and artisans to embrace the future of fashion with an innovative tool that uses both artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence, Vision Next. This project is being hailed as a revolution in fashion forecasting and aims to decode new fashion trends while equipping the local talent with new skill sets. Vision Next is a unique initiative by the Ministry of Textiles designed to empower India's craft and design community, preparing them for global competition. The goal is to enhance the competitiveness of Indian designers, craftsmen, and the fashion industry on the global stage. In an exclusive update, NIFT Shillong's director, Mr. Shankar Kumar Jha, shared that the institute is reaching out to local artisans and weavers through various stakeholders, including the KVIC and the Department of Textiles and Commerce and Industries from the state government. These efforts aim to spread the word about Vision Next's powerful forecasting tools at the grassroots level.
Those who are the stakeholders, whether the students, designers, various state government officials like the DC Handicraft, KVIC, obviously the dependency of the accessing this trends and forecasting tool from the European market will certainly be reduced, and more we will be dependent on our indigenous trends and forecasting tool. This is the objective of our Honorable Prime Minister, which I think we have fulfilled.
According to Mr. Jha, these government bodies are playing a pivotal role in orienting local fashion designers and artisans on how they can align their products with the latest fashion trends using this new tool.
We are talking about the Northeast and the particular the Meghalaya, the full of the textile things, crafts. So whenever we are making the new design, new products, obviously we have to orient ourselves with a certain design inputs which will be taking into the trends after 6 months kind of thing or the year kind of thing. So this information, this data, this Vision Next is a full of informations, data. So these information data will be accessed by these stakeholders and they will incorporate further into the new products, new diversified products, and this will help the stakeholders, those who are into this textile things, they will make their products as per the demand of the domestic market as well as the export market.
Mr. Jha also highlighted that the tool's AI-driven technology will help design products to meet the demands of the industry's massive textile market, valued at around $135 billion. Additionally, he sees this initiative as a significant step towards positioning India as a global leader in fashion trend forecasting, reducing the dependency on international trend agencies.
The Ministry of Textile has sponsored this project to NIFT, and our NIFT faculty team continuously make the effort since last 3-4 years, and we completed this trends and forecasting tool last year in the 2024 September. We have inaugurated this by the Honorable Textile Minister Sri Giriraj Singh Ji. With the help of the artificial intelligence will help us in developing the product as per the requirement of a big textile market in the country, which is $135 billion.
In a country known for its vast cultural diversity, with each region contributing its unique style of garments and costumes, Mr. Chaw believes that Vision Next will help artisans and designers better understand emerging trends, enabling them to stay ahead of the curve in both local and international markets.
India is known for the various cultural diversity from one region to another region. The garments, the costume, the culture is different from different region having the different costume, different culture. So, in order to integrate the various aspects of the design inputs, this particular indigenous trends and forecasting Vision Next tool, first time in India, has been developed, and certainly this particular forecasting tool will help in every walk of the life across the India in understanding what kind of things is going to be adopted in the next few months, next few years.
Vision Next also stands as a bridge connecting traditional Indian crafts with modern design techniques. By doing so, it not only enhances the global competitiveness of Indian fashion, but also strengthens the identity of India's unique fashion language on the world stage. He further revealed that faculty members and students from every NIFT campus have actively contributed to research data from various regions, helping to shape Vision Next trend forecasting capabilities.
Vision Next is an integrated project.
Yes, sir.
Effort made by the entire NIFT team, led by the NIFT Chennai, Professor Dr. Kaustav Sengupta, and the faculty and the students team from each and every NIFT campus has contributed in collecting the research data from the respective areas, from the respective regions. That has been incorporated into the final submission of the Vision Next as a forecasting thing.
This exciting development marks a new chapter in India's fashion industry, and it's one that promises to bring the rich heritage of Indian craft into the future. This is Lipika Das with Lamfrang Nongspang for Northeast Diary, reporting from Akashvani News, Shillong.
Grace Laurin Parihausel, a student of Pachunga University College, Aizawl in Mizoram, who was the only selected representative from the Northeast to interact with the Prime Minister during the program, shared her experience about the Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue program. Speaking to Akashvani Aizawl, Grace Laurin Parihausel explained that the selection process for the Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue began in December 2024, and over 30 lakh youth registered to participate. The process includes a quiz competition followed by an essay writing round where more than 2 lakh participants competed. The top candidates then advanced to the state level where they presented their work evaluated by center representative. Those selected through a rigorous interview process were then eligible for the final stage in Delhi.
Our presentation was a collective ideas of vibrant youth across India, and I merely represented the ideas of youth across India. We, the youths of India, suggested to come up with inclusive technological development, which may include National Tech Skills Initiative program to upskill 10 crore youth, 3D urban planning, smart AI-based wheelchair, use of artificial intelligence in disaster management, drone deliveries, Bharat operating systems, and Viksit Bharat tracker. We believe that if artificial intelligence meets India, it shall accelerate India's growth.
With the aim of involving the youth of country in the nation's development journey, a unique initiative known as Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue was recently held in New Delhi. The program seeks to channel the energy, creativity and leadership of young minds to realize the vision of Viksit Bharat. For Northeast Diary, this is Isaac from Akashvani Aizawl.
Now we bring you an interview with Mr. Abu Metha, Secretary General of the Nagaland Olympic Association, President of the Nagaland Athletics Association, and Vice President of Athletics Federation of India. In conversation with our presenter, Ms. Asuno, he discusses the upcoming inaugural season of the Nagaland Super League, a men's professional football league organized by the Nagaland Football Association. The league is scheduled from 28th January to 31st March 2025, with 7 clubs vying for glory.
Good evening, dear listeners. Today we are kicking off something truly special as we geared up for the highly anticipated inaugural season of the Nagaland Super League, scheduled from 28th of January to 31st of March 2025. As we count down to the opening match, we are here to give you an exclusive sneak peek into what you can expect from this exciting new league and behind the scenes action. We have got an incredible guest, the man behind the upcoming event with us today, who will share the excitement and insight into how the Nagaland Super League is set to elevate football in our region. He is none other than Mr. Abu Mehta, Secretary General of the Nagaland Olympic Association, President of Nagaland Athletics Association, and the newly elected Vice President of Athletics Federation of India. So stay with us as we look into the journey that will unfold over the next 2 months. Thank you, Mr. Mehta, for talking to us, and congratulations on being elected as the Vice President of Athletics Federation of India.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy and pleased to be having this conversation with you, and I look forward to a fantastic conversation talking about football.
So the inaugural season of the Nagaland Super League is just around the corner. Could you tell our listeners what football fans in Nagaland or from outside the states can expect from this exciting newly launched league?
Well, the Nagaland Super League is an initiative of the Government of Nagaland, the Nagaland Football Association, and the Nagaland Olympic Association, a collaborative event. And it has the approval and the mandate of the All India Football Federation. So first things first, we're going to have 7 teams, 7 franchisees compete over 2 months on a home and away basis, one venue at Chumukadima, one venue at Kohima. So that's how it's going to take off. But we've planned the entire strategy of the league in a very professional manner. Our priority is footballers first and footballers throughout the league, create opportunities, new teams, new football, and also to project Nagaland into the national limelight of the football scenario.
Though you have mentioned that your plan is to project the football scenario at a national level, but what inspired the creation of this Super League, and how does it aim to impact the football scenario in our state?
Well, what inspired? Definitely football is the most popular game. It's the people's game. It's a mass game. I think this league should have happened 10 years ago. We are late, but I think it's better late than never. We're planning it in a big way. The first ever captain of the Indian team to the Olympics was from Nagaland, Dr. Tali Merenau. That itself is a huge inspiration. But we're planning the league in such a way that there's grassroots development. Grassroots development, why? Because each of these 7 teams, compulsorily, they have to have 6 under-20 players. And the 6 under-20 players, at least 2 must be in every starting 11. And all these players must have had X number of starts for the entire league. So we're promoting youngsters, we're promoting grassroots development. We are also allowing guest players from outside Nagaland to be registered with the local clubs, so that the best of Indian football can come. Our players can play with the best of Indian football in our own backyard. So it's about promoting Nagaland football to the national scene, but at the same time ensuring that grassroots development doesn't take a back seat.
So you have said 7 teams will be participating for this newly launched league. So what is the selection process for this team?
There is no selection process. There's actually a bidding process. Okay. Months back, we advertised through the media, through our district football associations, what are the terms and conditions for any club or any franchisee to register with the league. There is a huge document of terms and conditions that ensures best practices, professional approach, registration process. So then several teams, several clubs came forward and registered themselves, and a filtration process took place. And we also looked at how serious they are in developing football, how serious they are as stakeholders, because for the league to succeed, these clubs have to partner with the organizers. It's a collective and a collaborative event. So it's this whole 2-3 months of due diligence and best practices that has resulted in we zeroing in on 7 teams to play the first edition.
So Mr. Mehta, what steps have been taken to ensure that the team are well prepared for this season, both in terms of training and team building?
So we are ensuring that every team has a set of support staff. The coaches have to have FIFA licensed coach certificate. The assistant coaches have to have FIFA licensed coach. Each team must have physiotherapists strength and conditioning, assistant coaches and support staff. Each team must have under 20 players. Each team can have guest players. You must have practice grounds of your own. You must have a schedule. So all these we are monitoring, and we are also hand-holding and helping them. So this will ensure that the standard of football is good and is high.
Would you also tell us about some of the standout players or teams that fans should watch out for during this season?
Well, it will be unfair for me to point out one or two teams, but let me assure you, all 7 teams are going to do very well. In the last couple of months, I have been observing the team owners, the team founders, and the team management have been working really, really hard. It's not easy to manage, establish, and run a professional football club. And this is a new system. This system is going to create an ecosystem of sport. It's going to strengthen the foundations of sport, not only football, but it's going to strengthen the foundation of sport in Nagaland. It's going to create a sports culture. It's going to create a club culture. And I think it will propel many Nagas, many Naga youth to scale greater heights and to reach the highest standards.
So the tournament will run for almost 2 months. What are some of the logistical challenges you and your team have faced in preparing for such a large-scale event? And how are you managing the venues? Of course, you have said there are 2 venues, but besides that, the match scheduling and other organizational aspects to ensure a smooth tournament experience for both the players and even for the fans.
Well, organizing an event of this magnitude has many challenges. And we in this part of the country, we always start with infrastructure challenge. Lack of stadiums, lack of practice grounds, lack of infrastructure, transportation system. That's why in a best case scenario which we worked out, we are having just 2 venues. Otherwise, 7 clubs are supposed to have 7 home grounds. You play home and away. But that will also elevate the cost, the expenditure, and the resources the clubs will need. So for the first edition, we're using Chumukedima and Kohima as the 2 venues. And as I said, infrastructure and logistics is a big challenge, but we'll overcome that. One of the highlights of this league, which I want football fans to know, is the Chumukendra Center is going to have a fan zone. There's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be football, there's going to be food, there's going to be music, there's going to be, shopping and stuff like that. So the fan zone in Chumukedima is something to look forward to. Football will be exciting, there's no doubt about it, because the 7 teams are well prepared.
One of the goals of the Nagaland Super League is to provide a standard platform for the emerging and established football talent. So how is the Nagaland Super League governing body ensuring that the young local players have the opportunity to showcase their skills?
Each club must have 24 minimum local players. And when we say local players, indigenous players of Nagaland. The governing body and its administrative mechanism is doing due diligence with all the documentations. We are ensuring that local players from Nagaland get maximum opportunity. As I said earlier, out of that, 6 must be under 20. You can have more than that. Also, we are encouraging the clubs to also have your own academies, which some are already doing. So it's not only about playing the league, but the grassroots development work is also happening. At the same time, on the other hand, we are also pressuring and pushing the government to give more facilities, better funding, better resources, so that these clubs go on to scale greater heights. The clubs have to succeed. If the league is to succeed, it doesn't work in isolation. Both sides, the clubs, the franchisees, and the league have to succeed together. So our job is to ensure that we have fantastic football, but it's also our responsibility to ensure that the clubs succeed.
Will there be any talent scouting or youth development programs connected to the league that can help identify?
Definitely. First of all, the under 20 players are going to be watched by the Nagaland Selection Board, because immediately after the league, the under 20 national championship is taking place. So the under 20 team for Nagaland, the coaches are going to be looking out. We are also working with a lot of stakeholders, the All India Football Federation, private corporate companies, CSR initiatives, and even foreign governments. We are talking to them so that we can collaborate, how to develop football, how to create opportunities. Because it's not only about football, but I think this platform of football gives opportunities for youngsters to strive towards their dreams, their aspirations. It opens doors for them. Sport is also education. We are grooming our citizens to be responsible. We're grooming our children to be responsible citizens of tomorrow. So it's not only about promoting sport, but it's also about strengthening the foundations of our society.
As we count down to kick off, what can fans look forward to beyond the match themselves? You have also mentioned that there is so many happenings will be happening in the Chumukedima Stadium. But are there any special events or activities planned on to make this first season even more memorable?
Definitely. One thing is that we're going to have very strong fan engagement. We're going to have fan moments, we're going to have fan prizes, there'll be surprise giveaways to the fans, that's one. The other thing is the players have much to look forward to. We have 1 million rupees as a top prize for the winning club. But we also have a number of individual prizes. Every match will have player of the match, best goalkeeper, golden glove, golden boot, player of the season, most promising player, player of the week, coach of the month. All these prizes will be there, and these prizes will have handsome rewards with them. We are constantly in talks with a number of companies, well-wishers and corporates to support us in this initiative. So a number of prizes to win, opportunities to go higher, winning clubs will go to the I-League. So I think the entire dynamics of sport and football in Nagaland will change once this NSL kicks off. My appeal, my request to the football fans is, you are a stakeholder in this venture. This is not a venture only of the state government and the sports administrators, but every sports lover, football or not, every sports lover, all youth of Nagaland are stakeholders in the NSL. And we want you to come forward, support us, partner with us, collaborate with us, watch football, enjoy yourselves, and help Naga people reach the highest goals.
So if any fans wants to come and watch the matches live,
what should they do?
Yes.
Get a ticket first of all. So how do you get a ticket? So we are partnering with a young startup, ahibi.com, so you can purchase your tickets online. They will also be having box offices at both the venues where you can purchase a ticket on the spot. If you buy season tickets, there's a discount. If you buy elite tickets, there's a discount. So various packages are available on ahibi.com. I suggest you go there, book your tickets, because you know what? Seats are limited.
could you also share some details about some of the major sponsors for the inaugural season of the Nagaland Super League?
In fact, we're happy that a number of corporates are partnering with us. It may not be huge and big amounts, but we're happy that they're partnering with us. Coca-Cola has agreed to be the official beverage partner. Kingfisher is the official packaged drinking water partner. And Suchir India from Hyderabad, one of the initiatives of the Hornbill Festival and the Roundtables, came forward and become one of the principal partners. Toyota is coming forward to sponsor some of the prizes. Royal Enfield is coming as a prize sponsor. So there's several. So I suggest the fans not only to follow the football, but also follow us on social media, because the updates are so much that I just can't explain everything at one go. But follow us on social media, and all the matches will be live streamed. We are partnering with satellite television companies to have a weekly show that will also feature some of the best moments of the week. So a number of layers, different initiatives, and hundreds of people working behind the scenes to ensure that the NSL is successful. And let me tell you, I'm very, very confident that the NSL will emerge as one of the best football leagues in the country. I'm confident, not because of us, but because of the talents of our youngsters.
Mr. Mehta, what are the plans for the future of the Nagaland Super League? Will there be any expansion or new initiatives in the next season?
Definitely. First of all, the winners of this league will qualify for All India Football Federation level tournaments. We will also continue conversations to expand the league. We need to have football academies with these clubs. We need to have maybe a lower division for qualifying. We could look at relegation and qualifying from 2 levels. So these are all the aspects we're looking at. Even as the league kicks off, my appeal to sports lovers and football lovers is the door is still open for next season for more teams and franchises to come in. This is only the beginning of a long and exciting journey.
Finally, what message would you like to send out to all the football fans and aspiring players in Nagaland as the Nagaland Super League draws near?
My message is very simple and straightforward. The sky and beyond is the limit. We are capable of reaching the highest standards. Naga youth, especially our sports persons, must have the courage and be brave enough to know that you can reach the top. Our good friend and inspirator today, Hotoshe Sema, won medal at the Olympic Games. If he could do it without a leg, I'm sure many of you can reach the highest levels. The epicenter, I think, the epicenter of Indian football and the pulse of Indian football is going to be in the Northeast, and Nagaland is going to play a key role. That's our aim, that's our aspiration. We will work tirelessly to ensure that Naga footballers, Naga sportspersons get opportunities. I want footballers, sportspersons to walk the extra mile, run the extra mile, because at the end of the day, it's only hard work that will ensure success.
Well, there you have it, folks. The countdown is on for the much-awaited Nagaland Super League, kicking off on 28th of January and running through 31st of March 2025. With so much energy, passion and talent set to fill the air, it is clear that this season is going to be a game changer for football in Nagaland. A huge thank you to our guest Mr. Abu Mehta for sharing all the exciting details about the league and its preparation. This league is more than just a tournament, it is a celebration of football, unity and growth. To all the football fans out there, make sure you don't miss a single moment of the actions when the season kicks off. Keep your eyes on the field because history is about to be made here at our own state, Nagaland. Thank you for tuning in.
Folks, you just heard an interview with Mr. Abu Mehta, Secretary General of the Nagaland Olympic Association, President of the Nagaland Athletics Association, and Vice President of Athletics Federation of
Produced by Vinita Thakur with assistance from Kumar Gaurav. It was brought to you by the News Services Division of Akashvani.